Alright, this is going to be a video of this 52-inch unknown ceiling fan I got at the Habitat store. I got it because I volunteered there, and what I do for them is refurbish ceiling fans they receive a donation and make them more sellable than how they originally came in. Anyways, there's absolutely no indication of the fan brand anywhere on it, whether it be on the motor or the mounting bracket, nothing of the sort. I do have suspicions, however, that it is a Compass East Industries, otherwise known as C.E.I., because the model number on this is HA52, and a lot of C.E.I. fans use that model number. It is actually dated 1992, and I'm going to demonstrate it for you here and start to like it. That does work, and I'm using 3 energy-saving compact fluorescent bulbs in it, 60 watt equivalent. And one thing I'm going to point out here before I actually turn on the fan portion, that the blades are black. You're not imagining things when you see that. It's not an optical illusion. That is actually the real color of them. And it's also the factory finish because they don't appear to be repainted. The other side of the blades is oak, however I'm going to use the black. It's a lot more unique, and I think it actually looks a bit better, just in my opinion. Alright, turn that off. I'm now going to turn the fan on and start with high speed. And being that it's a single capacitor fan, it does hum quite a lot when it starts up, especially on the high speed. Once it gets going, it becomes quieter. Another thing though is it does have some bearing issues. And RPM wise, judging by the white piece of tape up one of the blades, it's probably going to go somewhere around maybe 200. It is pretty fast. It also pushes a great amount of air, definitely enough to cool a large room. Alright, I'm going to go to medium now. This is going to go somewhere around maybe 155, 160. And finally for low, which will show with both the fan and light on, this is going to go somewhere around maybe 75 to 80 RPM. I will turn everything off. Stop the blades here. And I'm going to talk about some general information on it. I suspect that the fan does use some Halsey parts to it. Not necessarily saying it is made by Halsey, but a lot of the things are similar. For instance, the motor and a lot of the internal wiring. Really the main difference though is the mounting, because it uses a pretty odd mounting system. Don't know if you can quite see it in there. Hopefully you can. And also the fact that it's a single capacitor fan instead of being a triple capacitor. Alright, now I'm going to talk about the pros and cons and what I give it out of 5 stars. First, starting with the pros. I really like the fact that it has black blades, though it doesn't necessarily match too well because being an all-polished brass fan, it is slightly out of place. It does look quite neat actually, and it's very unique. I also like the fact that they're reversible to oak if you're into that kind of look. Like I said though, I'm going to keep it on black because it's a lot more interesting. Plus, oak on a brass fan, in my opinion, is not my favorite combination. Another thing is it does have a 3 light kit that is included. It can be removed though if you have just a blank switch gap. And also the ribbed clear glass globes are nice as well. I like the fact that it is a hugger fan, which makes it good for lower ceilings or where you want a less where down rod fan just wouldn't go. And finally, the half moon or C-shaped brackets are pretty interesting. Not too commonly found on hugger fans. What I don't like, however, is the bearings are kind of loud. It's a little bit annoying, for instance, if you had this in a bedroom. And also, it does hum somewhat. Otherwise, though, it's actually not too bad of a fan. Fairly decent build quality. I mean, all the metal seems to be pretty thick and fairly strong. So overall, I'd probably have to give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. I just wish it probably would have a triple capacitor instead of a single. This would be quieter, and the bearings would be better. Anyway guys, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you could please tell me what the brand of this is, that would be much appreciated. Also, here's just one final look at the fan itself, so you can see up close. And there's the mounting and the motor.